Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. It's the middle of the night and I'm still asleep, but that's going to change right now as I go and mount the Lizard RTV Max 6000, which was really a turning point for us in our mission to go from being heavily indebted to, well, everybody, to having any money at all. Well, we've got some money now, and therefore I'm going to cash in the Lizard RTV Max 6000 and pick up something that's maybe just a smidge more suitable to drive our objectives forward in making a bunch more cash. I'm so excited about going to buy something new that I completely missed the turning. But we saw the lake, which is a delight there, lake fanciers. Never let it be said that I've left you out of the equation. Hang on, I've missed that turning as well. That's okay, it's all good. I'm basically trembling, wallet in hand, waiting to palm over some cash in order to, you know, advance the agenda. Anyway, there's the Lizard RTV Max 6000. It's going back to the bank, and I've got myself one of these. Yeah, it's the Man Bad Boy Grabby Lift Truck Extreme. Now, of course, the logic here is that I can do the same amount of work with less amount of effort. So I could do more work with the same effort. Or I can do less effort, more work, and get the same kinds of results. Either way, the thinking is bigger logs. Because I heard somewhere, at some point, that bigger logs make more wedge. Well, obviously, a bigger log versus a smaller log is going to bring in a slightly more buckage. However, does pound for pound it make the same difference? Sorry, kilogram for kilogram it make the same kind of... I've no idea. Anyway, we're chopping all of this lot down, and then, I mean, not that you really need me to go through this. You've seen a chainsaw doing its thing before, but here it is doing its thing again, and then it's just a question of putting this into a position whereby I can unfurl the arm. And I'll tell you, it doesn't half go through a ruddy fandango in order to get that thing extended.
Caution, the arm is unfurling.
Plays a little tune, all of that kind of behaviour.
Caution,
But it's moderately impressive the first time. Of course, the fifth time you do it, you just kind of go, oh, shake a leg, come on, I can't be here all day. Anyway, first time out, I'm expecting no real problems. As soon as I figure out what does what. There you go, look, I mean, I've got it over there. That's a start. Yeah, that twizzles the thing. Yeah, that moves it this way and yon. Yeah, but we can just... Is there a log in there? I don't know. You're a bit close to the bed. Yeah, yeah, you can push yourself around as much as you like, sunshine. I'm sure it's going to make all the difference. Yeah, maybe shorten it a bit. Just teething problems, frankly, friends. You've got to go through the learning curve in order to learn. But there we go. That's a log in grip, and then you just swing it on over, twizzle it around, and release. Log. Okay, and then you kind of go more logs. Yeah. Now, the trick here, obviously, is to get all of the logs into the same kind of location, because what you really don't want to be doing is having to move the Man Bad Boy crane lift tippy truck extreme, because that takes ages. But as long as you're just flinging stuff in, that one's possibly a little too far away. I don't know if that's going to slow me down. No, I'm going for it anyway. No, it's fine. Yeah, just grab it by the end and waft it like some kind of medieval jousting implement. I think they call that a lance. Yeah, let's go and lance something with this. Well, if you're not careful, you'll lance your own truck, and then you'll fall over and be sad. Oh, look at this, readjusting the grip. It's almost like he's got a shred of common sense, but we know that that's not always the case. Right, yeah, and then down a bit, and then that's too much, and then grab, and hoik it. Yeah. And then bring it on round. Yep, good. Oh, nice. This is the longest one yet. That one's surely got to be worth a tenner of anybody's money. Anyway, I think that's about it for where we are now. So fold it all back up again. Most elegant. Twizzle it around. Close it on in. Yeah, disrupt the logs. Put the stabilising stirrupy things back in. Good, and you're ready to move. Fabulous. Right, here we are again. It's more of the same. Unfolding the bad boy extreme crane ding dong finangler nangler.
Find out for your fingers.
We're off to work once more, because what else are you going to do other than, you know, picking up some log and sticking them. Oh, I've gone high speed. That's good. I don't think I can face sitting through another painful 5 minutes of this flipping idiot trying to pick up a log. There you go. Oh, look, two at once. It's ambitious, and yet doesn't care. Go straight in. Now what are we going now for now? Three at once? Oh, you coward! Although, look, I'm making it look easy, friends. Oh, very minor adjustments required. Yeah, that's it. Get them. Yeah, that's not going to work. No. Yeah, I did. No, I know it's very. Yes, you're very clever. Yeah, it's gone badly, hasn't it? Still, they're a little bit closer to the truck, and therefore, potentially, it's likely to go quite easy. Anyway, it's a decent-looking load that we're establishing here, and it's anybody's guess as to what that's actually going to be worth. Obviously, I'm not going to leave you guessing for long, because here we are rolling up at the wood people, and they're delighted. They're all like, "Oh, what a woody load!" I go, "Yeah, it is."
Excellent.
And 12 grand later, we have made EZ money. Very excited about that. So we're sticking another load together, and I think we can all see something of the inevitable here. And it was Heraclitus who said that character is destiny, by which he means that because it's me, inevitably I've put this truck in a place where it's just going to fall over. Fortunately, this is equipped with what I like to call a sophisticated self-righting mechanism.
You may wish to stand back. I don't know how big this thing gets.
Good, and a little bit of a wiggle in the arm, and we're almost there. Almost there. A bit of a shove, and we're up again. Perfect. If anything, not having to use a magic log to stick the truck back on its wheels, and it's a big benefit to all of us. Anyway, fold this back up again as it does its little pirouette and touches its toes and goes, "Oh, look at me, I'm ever so clever." Oh, I'm fed up of it. Now, I've been using it for an hour, and honestly, having to just wiggle it around all over the place all the time is just a pain in the backside. Anyway, the safe way to get back up this hill is to go backwards, and even then we're wobbling around like, you know, it's going to happen again. It's not going to happen again, friends. I've got it under control now. I'm behaving sensibly. Well, up to a point, and that point is that I fancied this head-on camera angle because it's a video. It's supposed to be visually stimulating. Feel yourself being stimulated, right? Look, feel the stimulation. Ooh, zesty. I should probably put an adult rating on this, but no, just be visually stimulated by the truck safely arriving at its destination. Beautiful. This is sure to be another handsome payday, and indeed it is. 10,000 quids into the bucket of quids. At this rate, I'm going to be able to replace this with something superior before you know it. I'll be honest, it is very much quicker than just the chainsaw, my own 2 arms, and the ATV Max 6000 Lizard ATV Max RTV, whatever the hell it was called. And we're in a bad boy grabby flipping lift truck, and multiple loads I've done there. I've got snagged a bit here, but that's okay. That's all right. No, the upshot is the same, and that upshot is sell it. Good. 6,000. There seems to be diminishing returns, you know. The later it gets in the day, the less interested they are. Anyway, we've been hit by the bank once again. They've deducted what we're looking at here, 7.5 grand from my healthy bank balance, which is, it's not ideal. But then when, you know, one load's bringing in 12 grand, it's less of an issue. I'm less concerned. So at this point, you're probably asking yourself, is any of the effort that's being deployed actually worth the time? So here's a quick financial breakdown, because I know you all dig a spreadsheet. In August, after we take the costs into account, we ended up with a farm value, if you ignore the debt, of $7,687. September, we spent a little bit more in order to get ourselves a vehicle to haul log, but it paid off. We Made a total of 37,000, giving us a net farm value of 42,000 and change. In October, our earnings are up once again. Not quite as much as our costs are, though, so we've hurt our margins there a little bit. But the net value we now have is 71,000 and a little bit in my piggy bank. Some of that's not obviously visible because I've got it into the loan. I've started paying stuff back. But I think we're genuinely going in the right... well, we're sort of going in the right direction. Of course, money just sitting around, even if, strictly speaking, it is the bank's money, isn't doing us any favours. So I ought to be investing this in something that's going to drive us forward into the next bracket of earnings. November starts bright and breezy with me failing to get my truck out of the gate first time around. It's an absolutely stupid place to have your yard. I mean, as soon as I start adding trailers or any of that capability, I'm gonna be snagging on the gate. I'm gonna run into a fence. Oh dear. I know, moan. Anyway, first tree's gone well. It's landed straight on top of the barn, but I'll get to that. Don't worry about it. Couple more trees, because frankly, these logs aren't going to chop themselves. If they did, then there wouldn't be any need for me playing the game now, would there? No. I mean, obviously, there's no real need for me playing the game anyway, but I am playing the game, and therefore, reasons. So a quick chopette. There, strip the branches off. We're still trapped on top of the barn here, but it's going to be okay. Yeah, just cut that bit off, right? Yep. Get me a magic log. Come on, magic log. There you go. Right, grab the magic log. Live by the sea? No, maybe not. And then hustle this off the edge of the roof, and we're in good position to pick it up with the truck. And that's really the secret mystery. Secret mystery? Yeah, sure. With the truck is that if the truck's in the wrong position, it's no flipping good to you. You've got to be able to get the logs next to the truck in order to pick them up. If the logs were in the right position, life would be rich and simple. Using the man-tippy grab-a-truck extreme, but it isn't. Instead, you have to go through the rigmarole of unfolding the flipping thing and then putting it in the right place and folding it back up again. And it's tiresome. Until I've got better machinery for hustling logs around generally, this is not really doing me all that many favours. So I think this will probably be my last load. Yeah, here we go. Just, grab some more. I mean, the irony, of course, being that I've actually got moderately proficient with it by now. I mean, look, there you go. Moderately proficient. Obviously, I've got some logs pointing the wrong way there, but that's the moderately part of the proficient statement that I just made. Yeah, grab this one. In fact, don't do anything clever. That's it. Pull it closer. Pick it up again. Pull it closer. Pick it up. That's what you're having to work with. If it's not close, you ain't. It's just. Anyway, to see if the statement I made previously about first load of the day being the one that pays the riches. Let's do the first load of the day and see if it pays the riches as soon as I finish parking, which is any second now. There you go, get out. And sell the log. That is not riches. That was terrible levels of income, and therefore I am going to upgrade my farming experience with an entirely different log-based setup. So I've taken all my money out of the bank, which gives me 77.5 grand to play with, and I'm going straight for a tractor purchase. No messing around with leasing this time around. It's going to be a Massey Ferguson. It's the 3700 AL. Sweet as a nut. But of course, that's not all I need. We're going to need an arm thing, because you strap it to the tractor and it does stuff. Attached to the arm thing is the grabber. It grabs logs. Slap a fatty on the back to stop yourself from falling over, and then bung all the logs in a wagon to take it to the shop. This, friends, is the A-Team. It's going to drive us forward to immense prosperity, and you should tune in next time to make sure that it works, because it probably will. I've been Colonel Failure. Thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.